Welcome back to the Avocado Open presented by OTB. We are about to jump into the second round here at the Duluth Disc Golf Course. Steve Rico's up at 13 under par.
New course record.
New course record on the first round. Nate, you are just barely behind him at 9 under. What do we got here on hole one?
Yeah, hole one. We are again right outside the front door of this property. We're teeing off over the garden, over this little creek, onto a very small little island.
Yep, and if you go left, you're going to be blocked by this barrier bush, so you definitely want to make sure you hit that gap.
Steve's signaling that he's ready to tee off. He's going forehand off this first tee.
Yeah, and during the second round, the heat picked up. It was upwards of 90 degrees.
Yeah, it was a hot one. And we did both rounds in one day, so I know I was already tired at this point.
Me too.
Tossing my Doombird 3 out there. All right, got a good checkup before the out of bounds.
Yeah, pretty similar spot to the first round. You were the only one that picked up the birdie on this round one. Philo correcting off that first round.
Oh, perfect forehand from Philo. That's
right under it.
Flat top champion Firebird.
And I'll be the only one going with the backhand on this one. This is my Crystal Fierce.
Oh, Pagey, flip hard.
A little early out of the hand, and it does find the OB, so I'm moving to the drop zone, which is about a 38-foot putt.
Did you call yourself Pagey?
Yeah, when I throw a shot I'm upset with, I usually say Pagey. All right, good hit from Steve.
Good cleanup. These single chain baskets make you think.
They really do. You have to hit them nice and soft, and there's no pole, so you can easily go through the back. Makes you take just a second longer on these short putts. Thanks Double Helix for sponsoring hole one. Look at that focus. All right, so Steve and Nate will move up to double digits. Philo close behind at 8 under.
All right, hole two, par 3, 237, over the ice plant creek, back toward the clubhouse. There's a massive oak tree on the right. Those limbs up top kind of block anything that isn't low and on the line. This basket's right here underneath the bridge. It's a beautiful green.
Yeah, it is. Right by the tire swing, too.
Yeah.
Just feels like a little playground.
And we're throwing back towards that clubhouse that you got to see in the intro.
Mm-hmm. Steve with a tiny bit of hyzer release there, but he finds himself just 20 feet left of the basket.
And this hole's never been ace, so I'm continuing to try and ace this one. I'm throwing my second run FD. It's on a good line. It's just high.
That was.
I'm going to be in a tricky spot past there, past the bridge there. Philo's going. True Flight Rock. Ooh, a little wide.
Tiny bit wide. This one's my Tour Series Buzz.
It's a little high.
Yeah, similar shot to Rico's, but mine's a little bit higher and hits that branch and drops me about 50 short.
I believe you hit that putt round one.
Yeah, I did. Love the way the light was coming through in the second round. You see a lot of light rays. Philo not quite high enough on that attempt.
So you're going to jump this one?
Yes, definitely. This one's pretty far for me. Full extension coming. Still didn't quite get it there.
Identical to that last one, just a little low. I pretty much have no putt right there. Oh.
Yeah, you were forced to kind of throw it under the bridge.
All right, Rico's going to be picking up one here. On everybody.
Yeah, carding the only birdie of the hole.
I'm going to miss this place.
Me too. Right, slow-mo walk through the lemon trees.
Yeah, Philo, killing it. All right, Rico's slipping away. 5-stroke lead now.
Someone's got to get on a tear. Near his closest competitor.
All right, hole 3. It's a par 3. It says 320, but it plays closer to 400 feet, going uphill. This pine here on the right kind of blocks the angle in. Really tough right-hand, backhand birdie. The forehand does play here. Probably one of the tougher birdies on the course.
Yeah, I would say so. You have to throw a really skilled shot to get that late flip with the backhand, or just such a powerful forehand.
Ooh, that's good angle, but that's that pine right there.
So we saw you get close and card your first birdie on this one on round 1 with that cloud breaker. Same disc here, right?
Yep, same disc. Decent spot. Circle's edge look.
Philo started that one out a little bit too left. I love the way it moved over to the right, but not quite enough.
This is Paige with Avenger SS.
There it is. Go.
Oh, you're calling for it. Oh, wow. Just over that legacy disc banner. Oh, and that was going to be close, Paige. That was such a sick line. Wow.
Yeah, that was the
You finally
first
did it.
one that I felt good about on this hole 3 since we've been here. Steve just making easy work out of this approach.
Philo's got like 60 feet here from in the creek.
And he actually went deep. He's past pin high. Was a great shot. This is my birdie attempt from about 45.
Oh, just a little left. This is a pretty strong left to right wind right here, if I remember.
All right. Great connection for the only birdie of the hole. Make up that stroke that Steve picked up on the last hole.
Super stoked to get that one both times, Paige. Even on those shorties, he still does his little
Full
coil.
routine. Yeah.
He's power gripping that for sure.
All right. Shout out to Resistance Disc. Thank you so much for being our scoreboard partner at the Avocado Open. Check out their site.
All right, hole 4. Our first par 4. 395 feet. Place closer to 500. You're going all the way up this creek. There's OB on the right. Those pink flags are marking the OB in the start of the grove. There is also OB left and up that hill. Going all the way to the top here. Really cool green. Brand new bridge.
Another cloud breaker here.
Yeah, ideally trying to land one flat and on that road. Anything in the creek and you're risking bad footing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I look like I've had a rough day. We're actually holding the umbrella there for the camera because all of our cameras were overheating.
Yep.
It was madness.
Steve with a nice hyzer flip up to flat down the right side. That was beautiful.
Philo's going destroyer here.
More of a
There
low
we go.
route. Oh, and that's exactly where
money.
you want to be as far as flat footing. This one here is my Zeus. And a little bit too turned over and went out of bounds. So this is going to be my... To get up and down, I'm going to have to try to save par from here.
Side skip.
All right, so I'm going to find the high side of the hill, a little bit short.
Philo's probably got 220 right here.
Yeah,
A
something
little bit
like that.
uphill. Looks like he's going with the DX rock.
Tucking away.
Yeah, a little high, like he was saying.
Oh.
That high side of the hill just kind of rolls you down.
He does not like it.
Love the reaction cam.
Oh, wow. It's closer than I thought.
Just
That was
barely
just right.
on the right side. All right, and you got a nice soft little landing there.
That's close, but that's a really tricky putt.
Yeah. And you can see with the flag, the wind is really picking up at this point. And with this uphill, difficult footing over the rock, yeah, just a tiny bit left there. That was a very difficult putt. Great 3 from Steve there. Woo.
You just never know when it's that uphill and you're putting into a wind. It's kind of a miracle when it stays. All right, shout out to Philo for holding that umbrella for the camera. Man, shout out to Parsave Productions. If you haven't, go check out their channel. They do great work. They did these graphics here that you can see where the players threw on the map. I mean, incredible work. All right, we're moving into the signature hole on the property. Hole 5, it's a par 3, 297 feet, playing down the center of this creek here. And again, this is just one of the best greens I've ever seen at a private course. Up and on this log.
It really makes you focus in and want to get as close as possible just because the putts can be really difficult on this one.
Yeah, anything right side where this FD3 is headed is just a pure death putt.
Yeah, it's very, very scary from over there.
I already know I have to run it.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Steve looking like he's joining you on the right side, but he's a little bit closer, maybe 30 feet.
Philo's going AVR right here.
Drops down a little quick, and it's going to be on the short side of this basket.
You going Buzz here?
Yes, this is my Buzz. Little bit early out of the hand. It's going to find those last branches. Philo just lays up. No business running that one.
Oh.
All right, Nate lining up from about 50 feet, running it. Oh, a little bit wide side.
Air ball. Wow, look at that shot of Steve. Oh, he
Wow.
drains it.
Huge birdie putt.
Steve Rico
Let's
is
run
a
that one back.
boss. Wow. No way.
Full commitment. Beautiful putt
Oh,
by
it almost
Steve.
came out the front. That was so sick. All right.
And that's
to only lose one.
severely uphill. That was a good hit. Quick shout out to Alyssa for being out there with these reaction cams, the slow-mo replay. Check out her Patreon. She's also the one that's been editing this video mostly, so if you guys are enjoying this, check it out.
All right, Rico moves back to 5 over myself, 9 over Philo. Heading into the cowbell hole, hole 6, par 3, 238 feet. Mando left of the pole and right of this tree right here. This basket is hanging from this oak tree. It's pretty easy to turn one over and get down into that creek right there. And this tree obstructs anything from down there. It's a fun hole.
Ooh, and Steve challenging that left side, but just enough inside to get through.
Shout out to Cahoots Feed and Pets. They are a local pet store in Fallbrook, California. Big thanks to them for stepping up and sponsoring a local event. Philo's lining up a rock turnover here.
A little bit short, but he's inside the circle.
So you're opting for the stable mid-range here. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's straight to slightly overstable. I'm just trying to put a little turn on this so it holds the angle but doesn't continue drifting right into the creek. But that one just came out a little bit high and hit the barrier branch. So I'll have to settle for a par, getting up there with my Fierce. Steve now from about 25. Oh, and just a little high left. Opening the door for you to pick up a stroke here.
Yay.
Philo with a great putt for birdie. All right. Closing the gap a tiny bit.
It's a good tune for disc golf.
I know this song's been stuck in my head.
Hole 7, so par 3. We're heading right back through the same double Mando. Left of this tree, right of that pole. We're flying over 14's basket and underneath this pine tree. There is OB high and right in the grove.
Little bit turned over. Ooh, but a great little ground reaction. Sliding
Yeah.
back down the hill onto the flat for a 20-footer. Thanks for sponsoring this hole, Nate.
Thanks for having me on board this project. This has been a ton of fun.
Yeah, if you guys are enjoying Nate's commentary all over every media team's broadcast and liking these drone flyovers, check out Nate's Patreon. Support him. Also, you got a pre-round interview with Steve Rico up on our YouTube. That was fun.
Yeah, Steve's the man.
All right, Steve, a little bit inside on that one. Same kind of release he had on round one. He's going to find himself short left.
Oh, there it is. That was pure. Oh,
Looking for it to sit, though.
too
I knew,
pure.
Yeah, I knew it was a little too
Wow.
hot.
That's like 45 long. You couldn't tell, but that's hard to get down that. Whoa, look at this shot.
Got to go underneath the lemon trees. Ooh. Just a little bit too left. Scared of going down that hill.
Philo with a circle's edge death putt here.
Oh.
Didn't give it the life.
Stevie now looking uphill. No death putt, but this nose up angle is difficult in this wind.
Ooh.
2 missed putts in a row from Steve. It's something we haven't seen at all throughout this tournament, so you can see a tiny bit of frustration there. And Nate picks up another stroke.
Super stoked on that one.
Great birdie putt.
Yep, nice comeback, Paige.
Yeah, pretty happy about that par save.
Par save really is a solid name for a production.
I know, I like that.
Paige and I actually did the commentary on the Waco Pro Tour event where Colton won from the chase card. So if you guys haven't seen that footage, it's some of the best disc golf footage you're ever going to see.
Yeah.
Kale, James Conrad, Philo, Colton.
Lots of eagles.
Yeah.
All right, so you are now only 3 back, made up 2 strokes in 2 holes, and you still have the box, so you can put some pressure on this
Let's go, Steve.
hole that I've seen you ace a couple times since we've been here.
I did ace this. We need to release that ace video.
Yeah, we do.
All right, hole 8, par 3, 168 feet, but there is OB, only 25, 30 long. It's a fun little hole, and we're all thinking ace at this point. It's round 2. We haven't hit one yet. Wonder what I'm saying to myself right there.
You're telling yourself you need an ace here. A little bit low left, but perfect position for a birdie. All right, shout out to Thunderbird. We just got the box in the mail. I was
Oh,
repping
so
my shirt
happy.
yesterday, and we already have eaten, what, 10 of those bars?
Goji berry
Yeah,
pistachio.
pecan, goji,
Unbelievable
Wow.
flavors, guys. Go check them out.
fueling us as we edit this 60-hour edit thus far.
Rico with his clutch.
Wow.
Looks
Yes.
good.
Oh,
Oh, he got the
Beautiful.
front cage. You got a little smile.
Little smirk from Steve. And this is my fierce.
oh, go in.
Oh, off the
Did you hit the
top.
tire?
Yeah.
You did. No way.
Back-to-back
I
metal
forgot.
hits. All right, Nate picking up another birdie for a turkey.
Wow, you hit the tire. I didn't pay up on that one. I owe you a buck for sure.
Look at Steve eyeing down that ace run.
All right, we still got a ball game.
Yeah, and I want to give a quick shout out to Grip, who is our flyover sponsor. They actually have a promo code, so check the link in the description if you guys are looking for a discount on a Grip bag right now.
Sweet. Hole 9, island hole, par 3, 321 feet. The fence marks the island right here. This is an old school PDG approved basket. That tree on the left kind of blocks access with that forehand. I keep trying it, but
We'll
keeps
see.
blocking me.
Yeah, that's one of those ones from the tee pad. It's hard to tell. Philo on this round asks us if there's a hyzer there. and he says he wants to try it. Unfortunately, did not work
too
out.
wide.
Hit that tree and dropped him short of the island.
Get it up.
Ooh, and Steve knew it was a little low. Does not clear the fence and will be going to the drop zone. He made that putt though in round 1.
You're going
Drop,
buzz.
drop, drop.
Get down. No way, long? That's tough to do. Oh my goodness. Again from the
Alright.
drop zone.
And he's smirking again. Look at him. Chasing it down.
God, he even played the wind perfectly in that. The way
Uh-huh.
he set it up there on that right side.
All right, now Philo looking to do the same. Can't quite get it high enough.
A little bit of visible frustration there from Philo.
He said a little bug was flying around in his ear, if I remember correctly.
All right, Paige. That's a tough putt from the drop zone.
It is. It's nose up under those branches. Feels good to hit that one, especially on that
So
basket.
mine actually landed in the tree, and so I just marked it directly below it. No 2-meter rule, California. We don't play that game.
And you say, I'm coming for you, Rico, as you make up another stroke.
And shout out to Discmania for sponsoring this event as well. They are releasing a new understable fairway driver on May 14th, the Essence.
Essence.
Be sure
You
to
just
check
got
it
that
out.
box in,
yeah,
too, huh?
I'm testing them out.
All right, so an unfortunate double bogey from Philo, but with that sweet birdie from Nate, he is jumping back to only 2 behind Steve with 9 holes to play. This is exciting. I can't wait for you guys to see how this finishes. I'm glad there's been no spoilers online. Thank you so much to my Patreons who made this coverage possible. You guys absolutely are the reason this video is even out. And again, thanks to all the other sponsors who pitched in and made this possible.